it's not the best choice, but they're also running out of time, so they need to choose. But
It
it is.
will be the Night
Yeah.
Stalker. Okay, but you said you didn't like it anymore.
No, but I mean, I love the hero, but
I don't know, Night Stalker is definitely a tougher hero. We'll have to see how Ramses can make it work.
Well, that's the thing. How prepared do you think they were? Oh, there we go.
Oh,
First
there it
blood's
is.
going to end up down bottom. Crit.
Well.
He's able to take out Whitemon. Got to keep our eyes on him. Crit on his hoodwink can bring out some pretty spicy stuff. He's got from Crit.
Daytime in 1 second, and they're going on Ramses immediately right before it.
And with the Jingu building up, the Boundless coming in. A couple more hits. He's healing up Ramses. Not enough, though. Skeeter's able to dive under the tower, take him down.
That must have been a coordinated... And seeing the build, okay, so I was wondering what the itemization was going to be from Ramses. It might just be a phase auto blink build, just because he needs to get on the puck. That could be pretty cool. Sentry's down, Thompson.
I wanted to stick around for the power rune. It ends up spawning at the top. Now the fight will kick off as Saxon Pure turn up to back him up. There'll be the Dream Core down onto the two of them, but they'll stand their ground.
Three-man
Take down one. Indeed, the three-man bushwhack coming in will allow them to take out Thompson in return. Boundless strike down on a Pure, but the win runs there. Jump forward with the Waning Rift. Mallory continues to attempt to stay on top of Pure.
He's in
Jump
trouble.
forward as well from Skeeter. Pure can have another win run in a few seconds. Jump in from Whitemon, holds them back. It's going to give Pure the space to back
The sacrifice.
but indeed, once again, Whitemon's going to be the one to die for that one as Falcons.
Stalking him. Skeeter still has full Jingu
They
stacks.
really want this Wind Ranger. And yeah, this time round, Pure unlikely to have much backup at all coming in.
He'll make him work for it at least a bit, but inevitable that he's going to get caught.
Skeeter. Another kill to be found. Top lane, dive coming in here from Ramses and Thompson. They'll be able to punish the fact that Snake King's been left on his own as pick up the XP on this lane. Now looking to enter into the Ancient area.
Okay,
Thompson's got eyes on Amar.
Nice
Jump
sneak.
forward from Saxa.
The Starstorm actually misses because of the tornado.
Indeed, the spells weren't quite there in sync with one another perfectly. They'll still get the kill, but this has given time for Falcons to respond. Drop down the Wukong's command. Thompson's able to get out of range of it.
Pure?
They can catch him, and with the bushwhack and the sharp shot coming in the Dream Coil as well, they've got the lockdown. Whitemon's going to try and jump in to have the control to take out the puck, but they can't threaten Maureen. Maureen's perfectly fine, jumps back up. They've killed off Whitemon.
Oh.
Pure will manage to...
Besides that, nothing else too different. Amari's got a bit of a different build with his phase drum. This is not what we've seen every time.
Maureen.
Pops in it.
I mean, he goes straight for the setup. He does have the back of Amar and Crit. They'll get the Doom laid down onto Thompson, knocked back for the Flame Break as well. They'll be able to bring in the damage to take down the Invoker. Crit, he'll get caught at the side by Ramses. It's a 1-for-1 so far. Make that into a 2-for-1 with Saxa getting locked down. Falcons, they're ready to try and chase on for more. They've got eyes on Ramses. Let's just see if Ramses is able to get far enough away to get a chance to blink out. He's pretty speedy.
He plays a little bit around that and the nighttime, so Tundra can play fast, and I think Falcons is trying to be able to respond to that at all times with this Doom build.
Looking for Pure, but it's a bit of a bait. Ramses and Saxa, they're ready with a surprise jump straight over towards the Hoodwink. In with Whitemon as well, they'll be able to completely control and take down Crit, and maybe look for more. Snake King,
Got the numbers here.
he's going to get focused first. Now they want to turn towards the bigger kill. They want to try and find Skeeter, but Skeeter's able to jump safely away with the Primal Spring. They'll have to settle for just Snake King on the bat. They turn back towards him. They'll be able to take out the two supports.
Very nice, successful movements with this nighttime. Ramses is actually making this Night Stalker work.
Staying
So
ahead. Can they get the setup on the Maureen? They've got the Tornado, the EMP as well, but the phase shift's there. He's able to dodge the EMP, jump out with the Waning Rift. He should be able to get away, no problem. In fact, Snake King's jumping in. They get the Dream Coil down. The Boundless strike out onto the two of them. They're taking out Whitemon. Pure and Thompson, they're trying to hold their ground.
damage on
Saxon
Skeeter.
jumps in. They want to try and focus down the Monkey King, and they'll be able to do so. Pure takes him out, but now Amar comes in with the Doom straight on the
From Maureen.
Ramses has made the jump onto Maureen. Amar should be able to finish off Pure as Pure ticks down very, very low. In fact, is Pure going to survive? He's not. The final
so
tick of the
close.
Doom does kill him, but Tundra finally able to find a successful fight back against Falcons, in which they've taken out the
they're
three
gonna
of
get
them.
more.
And indeed, maybe Amar as well. Ramses and Thompson with the chase down. They've got the control. Sunstrike's off the mark, but Amar very little way out of this one as backup comes in from Whitemon. A pause comes out as well. It was an awkward time for the pause, but you know.
But it ends up, it's
It's
beautiful.
good that it's nice that Amar, he respects a good BM pause. He's like, it's all right. Indeed, on paper, the threat of fighting into night is there, but it's the fact that Tundra, they may be feeling comfortable. They're like, they're not going to go for us. It's nighttime. But surprise, they are. They'll find Whitemon.
They will use a lasso. The shackle connects them too.
Yeah, maybe Tundra could do something in return if Pure's going to try and step up with the whirlwind, but Amar just turns around, slams down the Doom on him, so Pure's got to be a bit careful how he approaches this fight. Thompson poking him from the side, trying to bring down Crit on the Hopewink, and he'll get him. Hopewink to fall. Dive forward as well as Saxa leaps in with the right clicks towards Amar, but Amar's too speedy with his phase drums. He's able to safely disengage. Same to be said for the rest of Falcons by the looks of it. They'll drag back Mallory in. Saxon trying to finish him off, but Saxon won't be able to finish the job as he gets taken down.
Pure?
Skeeter's ready to go
He's
back
so
over
low.
to Pure. I mean, Pure tried to push up as low as he was after the Doom had come to an end. Skeeter standing his ground. He builds up the Jingu, but the Tornado is there. He's not going to be able to continue to lifesteal as they take Skeeter out. Amar's getting chased down by Ramses. They'll run away here with the final moments of the pig pole. Again, he's so fast, but they have the blink. Ramses is able to jump back in, gets the setup for Whitemon as a double kill for Ramses. And Falcons, this is coming for them. They're hiding under the tier 2.
Amar has a Crimson, but it is dispellable from Tornado, so
Thompson.
let's see.
He's going to try and start the action off over towards Crit. Amar's ready to head in, but straight away Ramses is the silence, so Amar's not able to get the immediate Doom off. It's already been taken down to half HP. The sharpshooter comes in, but Tundra, they're able to safely back off. Falcons, they'll jump in, get the lasso connection in on towards Thompson. Boundless as well. This time they're bursting him low. He's able to turn, get the tornado off, but he won't survive. Thompson falls. Falcons now have the opening to chase potentially for more, but Pure and Ramses, they're fast.
Oh man, there's a lot of elements into it too, because now, what we say, that's
Another lasso. I mean, the two supports, they're trying to fight back here, Saxa and Whitemon. Saxa's caught by the Dream Coil. He'll finally fall. The two of them are gone. The Sharpshooter's not going to connect onto Ramses. Ramses does have the BKB as well ready if he feels pressure.
Yeah, he's checking for the ward. Whitemon sacrifices his courier for it.
I mean, do they try and force a fight around this Wisdom Rune, or do they just let this go? And like, how do you start some action here as Falcons?
See if you can get one of those big lassos on a core.
Thompson.
Got the lasso on a core.
Trump's there, snaking immediately in with the lasso. They'll get the follow. No, they won't. Trump's able to get the BKB off. I think the
Linkage.
The Doom.
He put the Linkage on it.
It was indeed thrown down onto Thompson. It allows him to save himself from the Doom. And now they can look for the kills themselves as they run down the three of them. A buyback comes out from Crit. Ramses is ready to dive the high ground. Shackle shots there. Immediate response from Tundra.
Instant linkage. You didn't even see it.
It was absolute. It's so quick.
And look at that Pure immediate with the ult chat.
I mean, they're going to get so much from this.
I think they can look to end it. They have the whirlwind. They can hit these tier 4s.
There's 4 heroes dead, no buyback.
Oh, what a fight for
Look
Tundra.
at that. I mean,
all it takes is one.
It really does. I think that's got to be it. That Lincoln's play, it really just threw a massive spanner into the works there from Pure. I mean, without that...
Pure bot Deso, they're ending. They're absolutely ending.
And they're going to be able to. First tier 4's gone, second tier 4's going down as well. The Ancient's going to be exposed. They've done it. A close game, but up until the ending moments, Tundra, with that Aegis, with the control that they got, gave no chance for Falcons to fight back. It's over. GG is called. Tundra.
Wow.
What a way to close that one up, folks.
Yeah, just patience, right? And just even though they get the initial jump onto the Invoker, man, that Lincoln's timing, it's absolutely instant. I didn't even see the blue go on.
No, I think it was there the same moment that the Doom was coming in. Yeah.
Perfect stuff. And
absolutely.
Overall, this Night Stalker ends up working pretty beautifully, I gotta say. Ramses.
Look at that. First pick this tournament, right?
Yep.
We didn't know what to expect. We heard it from Aoi on Falcon's side in the coach interview. He didn't know what to expect.
Their entire draft is built around kind of pushing a hero forward and protecting once they jump you. If you don't jump them, then of course Oracle's going to thrive. So, I like the pick just because you're seeing what your opponent has.
Great.
And
that was a bit surprising there. They hit the level 3 first on the Doom, so they had that big explosive damage initially, it looked like. Actually, didn't even put a point in yet, so maybe it wasn't just because of that. It was just an opportune hit that they found on Pure.
They could dive in for Whitemon.
He's still not 3.
I think he's in a lot of trouble. Yeah, Whitemon underestimating the potential there from Amar and Crit to just dive in and go for the kill. They get first blood for Amar.
Very nicely played, exactly when they need to. These first 2 levels are crucial for them to apply that pressure, and they do so.
Bit of a slower start. This time around, 7.5 minutes, just the one kill that Falcons have found. Maybe Tundra can find something here. They'll try for snaking, but he's able to sneak around the brambles. Skeeter in return. Stellar link onto Ramses, but Thompson's coming in with the rotation, and Skeeter's pretty low underneath the tower. Get him with the cold snap. They're ready to dive this. I don't think there's going to be anything that Snaking can do at this point to save his carry. Skeeter will fall.
And there's 5 heroes down here for Tundra.
They're going to get Snaking as well. Snaking completely surrounded. They come in with this rotation, Tundra. Double kill for Thompson. An incredibly successful movement towards the bottom lane.
Oh, and Thompson tips Malrine. Malrine makes the move bottom. It's not successful. Thompson makes the move bottom. It's double successful.
Absolutely. Now they can get the pressure onto this tower.
He knew that they had a sentry for a second there. He literally stepped right outside the range of it for a quick second there. Could have maybe got lifted and doomed and stuff, but so far, Thompson and dancing around them again, just like that last game. Pure?
And the Stomp is going to connect onto the two of them. They might be able to do something with this. Thompson's coming in from the side. Amar, he's in trouble. He's going to get taken down.
He sure is. And Pierre's actually gone the farming build, by the way. He actually only put 2 points in Beam. He put 4 in the Glaze, which we haven't seen too much, but still, he's getting involved.
Hey, absolutely. His top lane,
He'll get a
Mallory
kill.
finally able to find something with his movements, but it is just the support, just Saxtra on the Willow.
They're losing potentially their mid. They have to make the rotation over, it feels like. You don't want to sack your mid tower this early.
I mean, with this shield room, Pure not too scared at all about standing his ground and pushing on to try and find this early tier 1. They get the Stomp connection onto Snaking. They'll just focus the objective though. Snaking tries to step up, has to be careful. Pure's able to get the last touch on the tower. Now Whitemont sending it through, getting those buffs that sweeps across the map.
All right, Malrine does have a pipe, so he is kind of playing that like off lane from the mid lane. He's trying to find some ways to protect, but there's so much hybrid damage as we were mentioning.
Thompson, seeing what he can poke out of them here. They've got the X mark as well onto Malrine. He's, as you say, pretty tanky with the pipe. There isn't a false promise available though, still on cooldown. Pure, he's ready to lead in with follow damage. Cripple hold him up with telekinesis. They'll get the Doom drop down on towards the Kunkka, but he's able to back out of the fight. Ramses, Falcons, they've just got to run. Malrine has to get false promise there by Snaking. Skidder turns over towards Ramses, desperately trying to finish up the job.
This is awkward.
They're split. They've been completely split up. They will lose Whitemon.
Skitter's BKB is gone.
And Zax is ready to turn towards him. Pure and Thompson, they're ready to start chasing over as well. Skitter's got the backup of Crit and Snaking here. Pure falling low, jump forward from Amar. He's able to get the jump in onto the two of them. Burst
They got Thompson.
Killed Thompson, and then managed to take the Aegis out of the hands of Pure. See if they can get him here on the second light. Pure.
They're on Pure.
And they get the fear potentially coming out from Sax to try and send back Skidder. No, it doesn't actually catch Skidder. Skidder's able to move forward, stay over towards Pure. Pure's got the Hurricane Pike at the ready, so we'll be able to force down to the low ground, get away from them. But not a bad hit at all there from Falcons. They're able to find the fight into the Aegis of Tundra.
Right, that was remarkable.
Skidder's going to continue to chase forward, see if he can find a chance to set up on him.
And I will point, because we do have more downtime too, something interesting. Actually, Ramses, never mind, getting gone on.
Skidder's going to put the BKB to continue to commit for this. He's going pretty deep, Skidder.
He's very deep.
Very deep.
Very, very deep.
Very, very, very deep. I mean,
gets
he gets the
Ramses,
kill,
but
I think that's at least a tip or a question mark. That was...
I'm just looking at the player cameras. I want to see how anybody reacts off of this.
There was no one near him on Falcons. That's got to be the rest of the team looking at Skidder and being like, bro, what are you doing?
Ramses is like, yeah, that's exactly what he'll do. So, preparing for all 3 lanes to shove in.
There we go. Smoke time from Falcons. They know that
the wrap.
If they wait for the fight to happen on the high ground, their barracks are probably falling anyway. So if they want to try and take things to their advantage, they've got to get out on the map and catch Tundra by surprise.
The whole other side, though, Tundra is smoked up.
They're very split up.
Skidder.
I mean, he's caught by the Torrent. He'll get the BKB off. We'll start to get the Starling Link over towards Pure, but Skidder, is he going to be able to survive? He's healing up.
He's
off
so
to
low.
the side. The false promise will save him for now. But I don't think this is the way the Falcons wanted to start this fight off. As Tundra, they're going to be able to run down Amar.
Oh, that was awkward, and they used everything there.
The Doom will end up killing off Ramses at least as well. So they get a couple of them. This may be enough to slow down and stop the push from now. Still a minute left on this Aegis, so Tundra, they can definitely look to push once more. 5 seconds until the BKB's back up from Skidder, so he'll have that ready.
Doom is back at the ready in 4 seconds, that Octarine that Amar has.
That's pretty much what, yeah, they're nearly the full butterfly coming out here for Pure.
Oh, wow. So 60 seconds. They still have their banner as well. Is he going to use it for these catapults?
They're going to try for the setup onto Skidder. Again, he's got the backup of Snaking. There's a BKB, a Satanic, and a False Promise at the ready, so multiple
Snaking
ways.
stopped in the back line. Are they going to go for anything with it?
Pure getting pretty low, but full butterfly is going to be out towards him. The Tornado in on towards. There's going to be the wraparound from the side. Amar and Malrine ready to jump forward. They're looking towards Ramses. They'll lay down the Doom onto the Kunkka.
They're on
pushing
him.
him out of the fight. They've been able to take the Aegis out of the hands of Pure. Falcons, can they take him down a second time? Skidder in position, get the link going, but Thompson's in on top of him. The false promise gets laid down on the Skidder. Pure, he's going to opt for the TP out, and he'll get away back to safety. See if Thompson's able to move away as well. He's on the retreat. Skidder's trying to do his best to chase, but under the cover of the Ghost Walk, Thompson.
There's a dust. Is he going to get in range?
Oh, he is. Amar. He's able to find him, but quick moves again. Thompson turns with the Tornado, forces away with the Hurricane Pike, lays down the wall of ice. And Thompson will survive. So they get who gets the jump on who. So far, Amar has been king of starting the fights.
Pure also did get that Trickster cloak, so quite a bit of evasion. Amar,
Yep.
he's been spotted first.
Gonna try and go in onto the Doom. Amar backing away, puts the BKB. Skitter charges forward, but he is held back by the Tornado. A little bit awkward now from Falcons. Marion pops the Rolling Thunder, but the BKB had to come out early from Skeeter. Tundra can wait this out and then go for the fight afterwards. This could cause troubles. There's going to be the jump.
Boom's on Thompson.
Immediately Shax is caught by the silence, taken out. Amar, he's found his target. He's found Thompson, brings him down. Skeeter with the second BKB. He's ready to go for
Pure's just
Gets
fighting.
it onto Pure, has the status.
He's in trouble.
Trying to force out to the side. And Pure's going to attempt to TP out of the range of the BKB. He'll get away from this. But Falcons, they get the 2 kills.
Now Amar, though, is quite isolated.
He's very isolated. He's got the BKB backup.
There's a splitter, though, so can't really just TP out.
He's going to have TP backup coming in. It's a great tornado, though, from Thompson, catching pretty much the majority of them, pushes them back as well with the Deafening Blast. The False Promise comes down onto Amar, so he'll be saved for now. Rolling Thunder comes in over towards Whitemon.
Skeeter takes a ton of damage
And the
there.
Fear's going to catch him as well. They got quite enough to kill him off. I don't know if they do because the X mark even
Snakey's
has under
gone.
control. Skeeter's getting brought down low. He'll get dragged back to the side. If anything, that might have helped him out. Gets him back under the tier 2 tower.
These
but then
beams.
the final nuke. The buyback has to come in from Snake King. As Falcons, they've got to do everything to try and make this fight work. Amar charges in towards Ramses, takes him out through the BKB.
X, the extended one. Oh,
Great point to try and take these fights. And again, Amar on the Doom,
Again.
he's such a nuisance. He's doing so much here.
and now he's got another Doom at the ready.
Both games, Amar giving us some fantastic stuff on the Doom.
Yeah, this is some unbelievable stuff. Skeeter now with an AC. He still takes a ton of damage from these beams.
He's gonna get forced in. So 15 seconds without Ramses.
Okay, Skeeter, he actually has to pop the Satanic to kind of back away. He's kind of low HP. He's got the heals.
And the X-Mark usage here.
Pure,
And they got
doomed.
the Doom follow-up as well. They've got the lockdown on towards the Luna. Pure's in trouble. He's gone.
He's got by.
Sacks up. First ground onto Skeeter. See if they're able to force out the buyback here. Falcons, they're definitely going to want to stick around and try and get this response out.
Skeeter,
A lot of burst. He'll put the refresher.
he's gone.
Oh.
There's no man on Snaking.
There wasn't. He didn't have enough for False Promise. He has now, but he didn't at the time. He couldn't save him.
Pure doesn't have to buy back now, and Razor's dead for 90 seconds.
Oh my goodness, this game. Whoever presents themselves first, likely to get jumped by Amar in response.
Got 8 buybacks available. The 2 supports on Falcons do not have theirs.
Alright, we'll clip him.
Big poke. 1,100 damage just from 1 beam.
Marion's ready with a Rolling Thunder. Another tornado. There's the jump. They're going to make the jump straight away towards Thompson. They find the opening. The Lotus will get thrown down on him. They just have to take him down low with the right clicks. They'll get the kill. Thompson's gone.
They didn't even need the
Marion
Doom.
heads over with the Rolling Thunder. They're ready to start chasing down for more. Thompson immediately comes in with the buyback. Skeeter pushing forward.
Pure.
Stay on top of Pure. They get the link going, and there's the Doom as well from Amar. They can stay on
on
top
Pure.
of the Luna, chase him down. Skeeter's building up the damage, surviving with the lifesteal. Double kill, triple kill for Skeeter. He's ready
Look
to
at him
start
go.
cleaning up. He turns
Full
towards
HP.
Thompson pulled back for this. He's got to run. Turns with the tornado to hold the back.
Buybacks.
2 more buybacks to come in from Tundra from both Pure and Whitemon. Pure looking towards Crit. Crit able to get up to the high ground with the Wind Waker. Forces away as well.
Can Skeeter get away?
Pure's trying to chase. Where's the control? They'll throw the Sunstrike out to get them some information, get them some vision. Skeeter into the tree line. They've got to find something with these 3 buybacks, Tundra, but Falcons, they're not letting them. Marion's already
Skeeter?
out. Blink Skeeter.
Stop.
They get caught by the stomp. Tundra, they will be able to find the Razor. So the buybacks had to come out, but they found the 3 of them. Can they get Marion as well?
Cold snap.
Cold snap coming in. He's struggling to find the chance to roll up into the Rolling Thunder. Silence as well. Tundra, with the buybacks, take the team fight.
What, it's 3 at least, right?
3
I believe?
buybacks, Pure, Whitemon, and Thompson, of course, at the start.
Right. I mean, they got on top of Pure. They got that Doom, but they were able to get these cleanup kills. They're going to look to force the issue to at least get some buybacks.
Okay, buyback from Mallory. They almost certainly could try and get more out of Falcons here, Tundra.
I would imagine so. I believe Snaking now does have the buyback available also. His buyback is really cheap.
Refresher picked up on Ramses. He's ready to go with the 2 rounds of spells and potential saves with the Lotus.
Right.
Let's bottom racks. I think, Falcons, they'll let this one go. If ideally they don't want to try and expend any more buybacks, so that, Amar doesn't want to spend his 20 seconds until he's back up. 40 seconds might be a little harder to hold out for on Skeeter. Depends how much Tundra go for outside of this bottom area. They're actually going to go straight towards the mid, or indeed if they just settle for the Roshan, both will be pretty nice for them.
Yeah, Roche just did respawn. I think especially now that you use those buybacks, not worth poking high ground more. You want to go get that Roche. Pure does need an Aegis. Does need that
Poking into the base again, starting to go for the tier 3. They're bringing the creep wave in on the top. Smoke's going to be coming out from Falcons. It's a difficult fight to take, and one that they don't look afraid to take nonetheless. I mean, it's into the Aegis, into the cheese.
They're always trying to look for these type of opportunities to get the wraparounds, right? I think that's when we've seen the most successful fights from them. Amar, he consumed his Aghanims just before. Just full slotted. Pure.
Just the old X-Mark push here between the two of them.
Yeah, he blinks past.
Amar
is in.
He's going to get in with the AoE Doom. He's in on top of Pure. He's in a lot of trouble. That's going to be the Aegis gone very quickly the first time round. Maori's got the control on towards the high ground. Ramsey pods the BKB. He's ready to turn with the boat coming down straight over towards Pure, trying to give him some level of protection, but the stolen boat comes out in return. So the buff's going to be helping out Falcons as well. Pure, he's able to separate from Skeeter.
Another save on Skeeter.
They've just got to try and kite out the Razor, keep their distance off to the side. And Mark continues to play around Ramsey.
Pure's in.
Back in. Pods the refresher. He's trying to go for round 2. He's got an Eclipse ready to go. He's in on towards Maori with the damage off the Eclipse. Maori trying to step back, but the cold snap comes through. They've taken out a second. Pure with the double kill. Now they turn back towards Skeeter. Thompson's surrounded. You get a tornado off, but Thompson's gone for 2 minutes. No buyback available for him. Second round of the boat's coming down on a Skeeter. They're holding him back for now, but no real way to get back in on top of him as Pure backs off. He's a little too low to return to the fight right now. Round just initiating with the AoE Axe Doom on himself.
Tundra.
No counterplay to that.
Playing around this area. The Midas is picked up for Amar to get that guaranteed neutral.
He's heading in. He's going to have some backup with him. How much they want to try and push for this Falcon? Skeeter's going to get held back. BKB's going to come out from Pure. He's actually jumped straight in over towards Crit, but Crit's able to get out with the Wind Waker.
Pure showed himself.
The Doom gets reflected though, so Amar's going to have to step out of the fight for now.
Skeeter's on Pure.
Committing in, he pops the refresh into these 2 rounds. The Lynx just tearing through Pure.
No buyback.
Pure's out of the game for 2 minutes now. Skeeter with the damage build up. He's ready to go for more turns with the second link over towards Ramses. Ramses getting chased out. We'll be able to keep his distance as he pushes the 2 of them back with the tidal wave. Amar with a refresher, ready to go for round 2. Drop the Doom down, but the Lotus puts the... Dooms himself, of course. He was ready for that Lotus play, Amar. Dooms himself, again, making so much happen with the AoE Axe. There's 4 dead, 3 of them. They don't have buyback, folks.
Pure spent his gold. He bought the refresher, so he's actually short on gold. Unless having that buy.
The question is, how much are Falcons going to be aware of this?
I don't know if
how heavy are they going to go for the push?
But man, the Doom is on the perfect target. They might know at least, like one of them is down. They know that Ramsey's gone.
They're trying to find a cat, in the air, but open with the Hex. They're going to try and quickly burst through Crit. They're able to take him down. That's the Razor gone, but it's an immediate buyback from Crit.
Saxa.
Get away from this. Over the cover of the Shadow Realm.
What? No way.
Time. I mean, surely there's no way. The Rolling Thunder comes in. Saxa's gone, but he does have the luxury of buyback. Just trying to do whatever they can to slow down this push. Give time for the rest of their teammates to respawn on Tundra. As it stands now, is Thompson against the world.
Sun striking the catapult. It doesn't hit. They still have the catapult.
They're up for the push. They're ready to get the tier 3, ready to get the racks and maybe more.
Skater's going in.
They're going to start feeling it soon here, Falcons, that Tundra just don't have the buybacks. How much can Falcons get? Can they take everything?
30 seconds.
Thompson's going to do his best with the hold.
Definitely blast.
To Skeeter. DJ able to push back the 3 of them, but Crit's able to get the jump in, tries to get the grab on towards Thompson, but the Linkers is there. He's going in with the AoE Doom, they're closing the gap into Thompson. Thompson's in trouble, he's trying to get back towards the fountain, but Thompson's gone!
15 seconds.
2 minutes! The tier 4's falling, the fortification's there, 10 seconds until Pure's back up. They're likely to maybe have one more fight in the Tundra, but it will be without Thompson. The tier 4's, they're gone. They've got to do something soon, Tundra. Falcons.
Pure's TPing in. He's just going to go for it.
Let's see what Pure can do. He's going to go straight over towards Snaking. He's taking out the Oracle. Now turns towards Skeeter, but Skeeter's able to get the link off. Pure wants to refresh a big
goodness!
Coming in from Whitemon. Sets up the fight to fall into the hands of Pure. The base, it's been defended. Falcons, they have to get on the retreat. They're not going to get the chance to though. Pure jumps over. He's got the setup on towards Maori. They're going to be able to take down the Pango as well. Tundra hold.
They've got 4 heroes up and there's no Doom for 110 seconds, Owen. And, oh my goodness, an amp damage spawn stop. Thinking as it's been most of the game.
Well, that's the thing. At this point, do you think you're kind of happy with Pure just blinking in on top of the Oracle if they see a chance to?
If they can, I mean, Snaking has not given them that opportunity, really. And he does have Book of Shadows, so another layer of save that Snaking also has in this game. The layers are being added.
Just the mid-range track's gone.
Pure, X'd, buffed up.
Pure's in, and he's back out. Maori, he's going to go for the Rolling Thunder. Tries to put sort of a catch he can find, but Tundra's able to split. themselves away from this attempt from Marine.
Whitemine is about to have another Lincoln Sphere, by the way, so...
Just throwing everything onto Pure.
Yep.
They can keep this Lunar alive, get him in on the high ground. They could be moments away from claiming at least the Mega Creeps. That's just the damage and the speed that they take these down. So that's the mid-racks gone. They've just got one more racks to take care of on the top lane.
Probably just going to shift their way up there to be able to claim that. It's kind of putting the onus onto Falcons to come at them. Falcons...
Ooh.
He'll show himself.
Okay. He's in with the Doom. Does
He's
get reflected. This time around, Amar opts to go with the aggressive use of the Doom, and that means that indeed he's been caught out by the Lotus Orb. Pure goes straight into the midst of the fight. They're chasing Amar down. Amar trying to split off to the side. They're looking towards snaking. Ramses is in with the control, had the X-Mark ready.
Amar has no buyback.
The boat's coming in, and indeed Amar out for 100. Crit's gone as well. They could turn in for more. The Rolling Thunder controls Pure for now. Skeeter, though, gets caught by the Fear from Sack to push back. He'll buy back. But Amar and Crit, they don't have buyback available. Pure goes straight and aggressive up towards the Fountain. It's time to push on forward. The Aegis has gone, but they've taken so much from Falcons. As Falcons, it's Skeeter against the world. Tundra, they can keep this push going onto the tier 4s. I think they've done it, Fog.
It looks like they have.
They
GG's
have.
been called.
GG is called. Tundra, in spectacular fashion, will be moving forward to the main stage here at the Royal Arena, getting the pleasure to play in front of the live audience. And my goodness, the crowd's going to love these guys, Fogged.
That was one of the most absurd games I've ever seen. I think that was crazy. The late game, the early game, the mid game, it delivered on all fronts. Comebacks back and forth. But at the end of the day, Tundra, I mean, Pure in particular,
Oh, they
stalled for him,
yeah.
and he just comes in and deletes heroes. Falcons stunned by that moment.
A crazy game.